Will they ever collab? That is the question many are still asking as now we turn to Takanashi Kiara of Hololive English, previously announcing that she was traveling out to meet Nabi Mama, that being Amelia Watson's character illustrator. As here today, we also have this announcement that Kiara will be joining Seoul PopCon, saying selected fans will be rewarded by Kiara autographing photo cards. And as we talk about Kiara, we also turn to her friend in Nijisanji English, Pomu Rainpuff, who during her birthday stream back on July 12th had mentioned that she had received one more video that she could not show, and saying to her chat that they would simply have to pretend that they were watching it. This leading to speculation, and again, this is only speculation, that the video was from Kiara. Now, more recently, during a super chat reading stream on July 21st, Takanashi Kiara would say of a collab between her and Pomu Rainpuff that due to recent developments, the collab may never happen. But of course, the two are still very good friends behind the scene. This has not stopped interactions on Twitter between Nijisanji English and Holostars English, as the members over the past week of both Tempus and Iluna have been cheering one another on, leading us now to this subreddit thread on the Hololive subreddit entitled Hololive and Nijisanji showing love to each other during their debuts, with one talent cheering on another. But as you can see here to the left, the thread having been locked by moderators of the Hololive subreddit. And again, this is the official subreddit ran by Hololive Production. Just as here we have the official Nijisanji subreddit, as you can see here, clarified as being officially run by Any Color, with a somewhat similar thread from 4 days ago. That again with one particular talent from another agency cheering on another in a thread that is not locked. Within this locked thread on the Hololive subreddit, we have comments like this one. It is really just need a single collab of Niji-en and Holo-en, just a single one, to break the myth and ice between the two. Going into the history of what broke the ice for the Indonesian branches, and then finishing with, please both management, just single collab, try it. As other comments would say, this seeming ban only fuels that sort of speculation, and also the silence helps no one either. Management makes it a rule, but not say it out to the public, who probably would have guessed out their intentions by now. And here again in the locked thread, we have this downvoted comment with 154 downvotes. You all know this post is going to get deleted when being asked, please show me the rules it infringes, and then with 96 downvotes saying the advertising rule. And you're going to be like, how is this advertising? And my answer is, I don't know, I agree with you, but recently the mods have basically taken any topic that mentions Nijisanji as a focus and begun to delete them and or lock them, because I guess focusing on Nijisanji is advertising Nijisanji. It's a fairly new thing. And now, of course, there are other threads that are open in instances like these that are very much more directly linked, such as a Hololive and VShojo talent collabing on stream, with of course this thread still open on the Hololive subreddit. Hololive subreddit, of course, also trying to stop any strife or stealth advertising occurring on the subreddit, but again bringing up other further questions as to who is responsible for these locks and the blocking of these collabs. That said, this weekend saw 10, yes, count them, 10 major agency debuts. As here, firstly, we have Holostars English launching with Tempus, in this artwork from Crescent, or as maybe more accurately shown here by Keen Biscuit, dropping on us these 4 guild members. As firstly, we start with Regis Altair, being the first of the 4 to hit 100,000 YouTube subscribers, and yes, all 4 of the members are almost all at that mark now. Regis later that night would release this cover, that being Heartache by One OK Rock, the mix done by Jeffers, and art by Cal at KT Demon. Yes, it was sad voice songs, just as Regis had said it would be. As then next up, it was magging time, leading to chat to mag out to Magni Desmond, who in one of his very first streams after the debut would simply go on to draw Sonic, clarifying that he did not have permission to draw Tails, but that did lead us over to Yago, the Cover Corporation CEO. Seen here once again, showing off some of that Galgura merch in all of her dino glory, but even going on to retweet out Magni's Sonic OC artwork, leading to the Magster to tweet out, there's no way Yago-san retweeted my Sonic OC. The next day we have the other 2 debuts for Holo Tempus, starting with Axel Sirios, afterwards releasing his very own song cover along with this amazing artwork by Null, and even receiving these fan logos from Ori, with Axel recognizing this work and giving a follow to Orihime, this being the very same talent that gave us this. That's right, brand new logo logos for Nijisanji English's Iluna group, who would go on to debut the next night. And yes, that's correct, some of the talents would officially use a few of those logos, as day after day we also received artwork of those 6 talents debuting last night, released one by one here by Zan, who is the very same artist that actually created the end screen for Axel, letting us know I actually have a bald version too, with this work being illustrated by Iluna, saying thanks for the opportunity. And there were plenty of fan artists and community members that had their work officially used, including this opening piece for Axel, that by way of Akuma at Akuma Art, who had also doodled a Vesper Vespa. Of course, being the last member of Tempus, Noir Vesper, aka Uncle Noah to Japanese users, and also Grandpire to others. Vesper's debut would receive loads of praise, including that from members of Iluna, saying you were amazing and you did great. Congrats, Vesper. This as Amelia Watson of Hololive English would say, cover does it again. Just too good at finding all these enigmatic and amazing talents as always. Congrats to Tempus on their smooth debuts. Welcome to the party, guys. Good luck. Have fun. Adding to this, we have Heikos Bells saying, big otsu to Holo Tempus boys. You guys did great. Looking forward to your streams and can't wait to see what content you have in store for us. Welcome to the family. This as Mori Calliope would say, hello, my name is Noir Vesper, and the only thing I like is peeling the plastic off of new electronic equipment. That reflecting a story and other likes shared by Vesper, captured here by Das Doctor. In addition, the starting BRB and ending screens were all done by Woozy, saying of Vesper that gap moe, with one of the scenes even including rare photos of the other boys. Vesper would add, hey, I forgot to mention this while I was streaming, but I'm planning on doing not on the schedule, just chatting streams at 10 a.m. Pacific as much as I can. I want to prove that it's a good time for streaming. I'll probably go live tomorrow at that time. I'd love to see you there. And he did indeed go live with only hours of sleep. Also clarifying that most of the Tempus boys will only be streaming for about 1 hour a day, citing management had concerns that they did not want to have their talents burn out. And with many of these streams being quite late, with Vesper streams being the latest starting at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This now leads us over to Vivi, the radioactive VTuber, noticing one of the favorite game picks and saying he loves Fallout New Vegas. He is my Oshi, but also saying of the Hololive production official shop, please, why you no ship to Australia? As yes, many all around the world are finding that it is difficult to get their hands on this merchandise, that being for the Tempus debut celebration, including a diorama, wall mug, and keychains. And speaking now of merchandise, we turn to Nijisanji English, now launching merchandise for the now debuted Iluna group, complete with acrylic stands, badges, snapshot cards, and yes, of course, voice packs. As now we properly turn to Iluna and how their debuts played out, beginning with Aya Amare, who yes, was coughing a bit during her debut, saying, my cough still won't go away, debut stream about to become collapsed lung ASMR, and sharing with us this, took off my glasses so I don't have to witness your tomfoolery in HD. Which very quickly brings us over to Shirokame Fubuki, glasses enjoyer, who upon joining Vesper's follow-up stream and seeing him without the glasses, would immediately ask him to put them back on. Next up with Nijisanji English, we do have Scarlet Yonaguni, sharing with us terrifying personal information, asking does anyone else eat the skin around their chicken nuggets first? And just to come clean now, I do it with Kit Kats too. Also going on to receive words of encouragement from Magni, saying good luck Scarlet, I'm sure we're feeling very similar nerves this weekend. Let's do our best. This as the talent would go on to tweet, since we already are so close, when we hit 100,000 subs on YouTube, I will be revealing my official canon certified size. And yes, we can confirm Nijisanji English's Iluna group had quite the successful launch, with all of the members beginning their own debut streams with 100,000 or more subs at the time. And thankfully, from what we've seen, no wild YouTube sub purges for either Iluna or Tempus. Now bringing us over to Renzoto, the deadly alien prince debuting with the group, letting us know ahead of time is now a good time to tell you that I'm releasing my first original song tomorrow in my debut. This all while Ren had accidentally tweeted out a word that was quite sexual in another language. And as Scarlet would warn us, I just want you all to know I have no singing experience prior to the debut song. That is all. As yes, 12 minutes later, the Iluna debut single of Let's Get It Started began streaming on other platforms. And then the final round of good lucks began, as Magni made his rounds to both Scarlet and Aya, stating, try to enjoy yourself today, good luck. This as his festivities began with not one, but two watch-along streams. As yes, we have Nijisanji here. This with Oliver Evans and Petra Gurin, providing a Japanese watch-along stream to the English watch-along stream, being hosted by Selen, Tatsuki, and Albin Knox. This all while some final good lucks were sent from Regis to Aya, and also Regis to Scarlet, and Axel to Scarlet, leading to the Nijisanji English Senpai to begin hanging out, with Millie Parfait giving us this snapshot of the voice call, and leading us to the very first debut of the night, that being for Maria Marionette, who had revealed she has some Chinese fluency, and leading to Enna to say, OMG, she can speak Chinese, we can study together, and later even releasing her very own Goddish cover. Next up on the chopping block was Kyo Kaneko, being judged for food choices and more by Nina Kosaka, saying, you are rancid, Kyo, as Vox Akuma would not accept hating veggies. Meanwhile, fellow Luxian member Ike Eveland would say, veggie hater, let's go. Also, the reveal of liking League of Legends was received this way by Finana Ryagu, and leading Enna to say, this one hurts a bit, but it's okay. Wizard 101 was also brought up, leading to Mr. Rias to reply, Wizard 101 is so based, holy giga chat Kyo. This while Alira Pandora pointed out Steins Gate, that being from Kyo's anime selection slide, as yes, there is apparently an anime titled Steins Gate. Also, we would love to point out the fabulously intricate slide work. Yes, Kyo certainly went above and beyond in the artistry here on the slides. Meanwhile, we had plenty of out-of-context tweets, such as this one from Vox, quoting, you look awfully cute, can I crush your balls? Pretty typical Nijisanji tweet, to be honest. Leading us into the third debut for the night, as Vox would say of Aya's crimes, which include armed robbery, tax evasion, petty theft, vehicular manslaughter, breaking and entering, assault with a deadly weapon, and multiple counts of public battery, this being the self-described angelic maiden of Nijisanji English, who would also be called old by Vox. And upon seeing one anime choice, Enna would simply tweet out, run. Later also saying, you did amazing, welcome Aya. As next we have the fourth debut for the night, that being Aster Arcadia, with Mista saying, this is so well animated, that regarding Aster's opening lore video, which yes, did have 24 frames per second animation, leading to Mista to next say, my favorite anime is Aster Arcadia. And the animation had quite a lot of different tonality shifts, going from drinking boba to a dying relative, with Vox commenting on the lore videos throughout the night saying, why are they all dying? And also saying of Aster's dislike of onions, with Vox saying, oh, okay, so he's a terrible person. Gotcha. Other revelations would come along, with Mista stating, now I can say this, Aster has been playing League for hours every day since I met them. Banana Ryagu stating, Aster has it all, base taste, while in comparison, Vox would state, I can smell that list of games. And here's another interesting connection, as here we have Aster Arcadia's character illustrator, who was the very same illustrator for the official diorama merchandise for Holostars English Tempus. At this point in the night, Uki Violetta noticed, yes, Iluna was trending on Twitter, even going on to trend #1 worldwide, reaching up to nearly 150,000 tweets. This as Scarlet Yonaguni would go on to debut, leading Enna to state, I want to crawl under her boobs. And also very happy, saying, Scarlet's birthday is next to mine, leading to Vox to state, as next, and it would say, keep your eyes up, and Vox posted this Lucas shirt button shaking hands with Scarlet's shirt button. As here we have this illustration of Mika crying out, hang in there comrades, we must stay strong. Nina would say of Scarlet, our emo mommy, I love her, with Girl DM taking special notice of the Thursday Minesweeper stream entitled Minesweeper Feel Old Yet. And yes, you read some of those times correctly, as we have yet another streamer here beginning her streams at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It was revealed Scarlet doesn't actually know much Spanish, but Remo Indo would go on to say, leave it to me, I'll teach Scarlet and Kyo Spanish. Class will open once summer vacations are over, as the debut would end with the Vox call-out. This as Scarlet would make it clear her ultimate goal is break Vox Akuma. Unfortunately, of the 10 debuts this weekend, this was truly the scuff one, as Scarlet was actually actually streaming on Wi-Fi at the time and leading to loads of buffering on stream. Later, Scarlet would say, "I'm so sorry, y'all." The most scuffed streams of suffest streams. That's right, she's so scuffed, she can't even say scuffest. And of course, this led to an outpouring of support, even also from Tempus's Axel, stating, "You did great regardless. Keep your head high, Scarlet." As lastly, we had Renzoto debuting, leading to this tweet from Vox. "Renzoto, the type of mother to ask your favorite dinosaur and explain why you're wrong for 2 hours." This as Mista would exclaim, "Ren is my Oshi, stay back," all while the stream began with Ren's original song, leading to Vox to proclaim, "Speaking of balls, this song is knocking mine off." Getting approval from Finana, Holy Ren, the music taste. Nina asking, "I need to know if the horns are real or not." Vox saying, "Solid guy with a solid dick," as yes, that might have been a moment during the debut, with Ennis saying, "Everything pointed to one thing, personality," and one downer, as during these debuts there was no Pomu reference, leading to Millie to say, "Very big Sag. Tradition is now broken," but Nina Kosaka saying, "I forgive Ren for everything because Lucky Star." Afterwards, Ren would tweet out, "Trending #1 worldwide today too. You guys made this a day I'll never forget." This as the group all joined in for the premiere of Let's Get It Started. And then very soon afterwards, Scarlet would take to stream again, beginning her debut 2.0 entitled Redemption, afterwards stating, "Thank you all for coming to my attempt 2 Redemption debut. I felt like crud after my debut, but trying again. I had a lot of fun just chilling with you all and all the pressure gone." Now it should be stated, she said trying again with housemate's wife, when she actually meant housemate's Wi-Fi, not their wife. And of course we have reactions such as this one from Petra Gurin, "Just your average Maria Marionette enjoyer," along with artwork such as this, as Pandrea would simply state, "Girls pretty." That also leading to artwork from Seven at 7 for VTubers, giving us both Aya and Scarlet, and then in both of their wonderful points of view. Aya afterward would also state, "A little fun fact about my debut, I have a lingering cough and was eating cough drops for hours before debut. Right before I hit go live, a thin sliver of the candy actually pierced my tongue, so I was talking with a bloody mouth the whole time." And yes, we had not one, not two, but actually 3 Aussie debuts this weekend, with 2 of them seen here in Iluna, recognized by Calhoun in this work entitled Aussies. Also this weekend with Nijisanji English, we have another accomplishment by Vox, hitting 1 million YouTube subscribers during a 24-hour marathon stream. This making Vox the 4th member of Nijisanji to hit this mark, and also the very first of Nijisanji English. As here we have a handwritten message from Vox stating, "Thanks for 1 million kindred. I love you beyond all words, and I wish my handwriting was nicer. Let's keep growing now and always." Unfortunately, it wasn't all good news this weekend, as Vox did share TV arrived with a giant crack in the screen and won't turn on. As very lastly, we had a very interesting appearance from Selen, stating, "Yeah, I was on Post Malone's stream," joining in this game and later saying, "Sorry for not tweeting about it. IPN invited me all of a sudden, and I didn't talk at all because I was very shy with all the musicians and pro players that were there. I got second in the solo game though, and third with IPN duos. Also, I styled on some people during the Path Punch Out." And that is all for this episode. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send your VTuber news to our Discord. We record live on Twitch, and we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.